Thursday morning means time to check in with Stratford-upon-Avon movie critic James Luxford again. Morning, James.
Good morning.
How are you?
Not too bad. It's it's a big day. It's my first jab today at around midday. I'm getting the first dose of the vaccine. Very excited.
Excellent. All right, okay. And what will you do that at Stratford Health Centre, will you? Is that what you're going for that?
I believe so. Yes,
Yeah.
My wife's got the second dose of it on Tuesday, and I went along to just see her off and
support.
Yeah, and there was a monster truck parked outside. I suppose even monster truck drivers need to be protected as well.
No, I've witnessed the process there. It's incredibly clockwork. Like, you go in, they give you a quick sort of questionnaire, and and then in you go. And it's literally and they've got a gorgeous little seating area as well for you to have your 15-minute break. They always want you to have 15 minutes, don't they, after you've had the jab, in case there's a reaction, and then off you go. You're done. It's incredibly well organised. Movies then for this weekend, and your first recommendation is the definition of a classic.
It is Friday 9 p.m. on the Sony Movies channel. It's The Graduate, the Oscar-winning drama starring Dustin Hoffman as a young man lured into an affair with a family friend, Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you?
Have you gotten us a room yet?
I haven't, no.
Do you want to?
And Bancroft, of course, in the role as Mrs. Robinson, and that great soundtrack that we all know that accompanied it as well.
Yes, it's a classic drama, probably one of the most famous coming-of-age stories ever made, really. The performances are great. Anne Bancroft, who you just heard there as Mrs. Robinson, is absolutely superb. And, of course, it's all tied together by that amazing soundtrack from Simon and Garfunkel. Just a great movie.
And so many homages to it over the year. I think the Wayne's World one's probably my favourite. So that's Friday night, 9 o'clock on the Sony Movies channel for The Graduate. Moving on to Saturday, tea time, and a real big family favourite, this one.
Yes, Saturday, 4:55 on ITV2. It's Robots, an animated film from 2005 set in a world populated by robots, and Ewan McGregor voices a young robot inventor who ventures to the big city in search of his dream.
Pick up that suitcase. You're coming home right now.
No, Mom. I have to do this. I'm going to Robot City tonight. I'm going to get a job, and I'm going to help Dad pay back Mr. Gunk.
Talk to him. Robot City? You're just a kid.
I'm never going to be someone here. I want to be an inventor. I want to meet Big Weld. I want to be somebody.
I want to be a somebody. This has been it's been around for a few years now. I know my kids have probably grown up, and it's a bit young for them, but certainly loved it when it first came out.
Yes, it's a lovely family film with an incredible voice cast: the late Robin Williams, Mel Brooks, Halle Berry. It's from the makers of Ice Age, so expect that sort of thing. Slapstick and very family-friendly gags. Not as well remembered as the the Pixar movies of around that time, but I think well worth checking out.
Yeah, Robots is on ITV2 just before 4:55 on Saturday, and final pick also on ITV2 on Sunday afternoon.
Yes, Sunday 3 p.m. on ITV2. It's Casper, the 90s family comedy starring Christina Ricci as a girl who finds her new home is haunted by a friendly ghost named Casper.
What's it like to die? Like being born. Only backwards. I remember, I didn't go where I was supposed to go. I just stayed behind, so my dad wouldn't be lonely.
Casper. And it's as you say, it's a friendly ghost. It's not scary at all, is it?
No, it's a lovely, funny film that's very family friendly. An early use of CGI in a live action setting, and something that still stands up in my opinion. And also, if you're a movie buff, as it were, there's a lot of cameos from some very famous faces that will be familiar to grown-up viewers. But overall, just I think a very funny and accessible movie for all of the family.
3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, ITV2 for Casper. So your wife's had both jabs and you're going to get your first one. Is that right?
That's true, yes.
Wow.
Very excited.
All right. So she's fully vaccinated and you're not. I bet you've had a few ribbons about that at home, haven't you? Stay away from me. You haven't been vaccinated yet. And what do you,
just a little bit.
yeah. And what do you like with needles? You okay?
I'm absolutely fine. Yeah,
Right.
I used to have a bad a little bit of a phobia, but I think there's so much incentive on the other side
Yeah.
to get vaccinated. I'm just thinking of the the all of the freedoms that we're going to get back and all of the little routines I missed that are going to be coming back after on the other side of that jab.
You come out feeling like you're invincible, James, trust me. Best of luck for later. James Luxford, our film critic from Stratford-upon-Avon, with us this morning on CWR.